Namaste, welcome to my yoga place and thank you for signing up to my program. I'm Lindsay and I'm really looking forward to getting your yoga practice off to the best possible start. I want to help you build strength, stamina, flexibility. I want to help you reduce stress, anxiety, any mental health symptoms. I want to help you feel great. I want to help you move your body in a safe, effective way. And I want to help you make your day that little bit brighter by feeling good. So I'm going to guide you through some practices, some short practices, just to get you introduced to breathing and moving and strengthening. Let's get started. Session 1. Enjoy it. Okay, so I've got a couple of blocks. You don't have to use them, you can pick them up in the supermarkets, wherever, quite cheap. But you don't have to have one. I'm sitting on one at the minute because it helps my hips. The key to a good sitting position is to have your hips higher than your knees. Now, if you've got tight hips, you will find your knees are up here. So you need a couple of props, cushions, blocks, to help elevate your hips so the knees then roll down. This helps you release and relax the inner thighs, the hip flexors, everything that's holding your hip tightly. What's more important is that you're sitting comfortably and that you're able to find a stillness. So cross your legs. If you're unable to cross your legs, just stretch your legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine. You want to make space for the breath. Now just place one hand on your chest. I'm going to first introduce you to better breathing. Inhale only into the chest area. Breathing through the nose, we have better control. We regulate the temperature of our breath through the nose. So you might need to take in a couple of deep breaths to catch your breath, get some oxygen into the system, more oxygen. And then begin to slow it down, take control. This is quite shallow breathing and we naturally only breathe into the chest area. We naturally only use 30% of our lungs. Pranayama, or yoga, helps us breathe a little bit deeper and we take in 70% more oxygen, which in turn equates to a better life, better health. Now bring your hands to your rib cage, hold on to your ribs there. Now we're going to draw the breath into the rib cage, fill your chest, breathe into the ribs, feel them expand, slowly exhale. How long can you inhale for? 4 or 5 seconds perhaps? Same for the exhale. And it's not a challenge. You will strengthen your diaphragm. You will be able to breathe a little bit deeper for a little bit longer with practice. And now let's bring our hands down to the abdomen. Now inhale all the way into the abdomen, breathe into the ribs, breathe into the chest. Your lungs are full now. Slowly exhale. And perhaps you could breathe in for the count of 5 or 6. If not today, that's your next step. That's where we're going with this exercise. Inhale for 6 seconds, pause, exhale for 6 seconds, and pause. Eyes closed. This practice will help bring you into the present moment. You're occupying your mind by thinking about the breath. So you can't be thinking about your day, the past, the future. You're right here, right now with your breath. Soften your face. Relax your neck and shoulders. Just feel your shoulders drop down there. Relax your arms, your hands, your thumbs and your fingers. Now relax your hips, your legs, your feet and your toes. We'll take one more breath here. Okay, open your eyes. So most practices will start with a form of meditation to help bring you into the present moment, the present practice, to help focus your mind so your thoughts aren't scattered, and to help relax you. It's the preparation. Okay, let's get into the asana, the yoga practice. What you know is yoga. We're going to start off on all fours. I'm going to help you move your spine, open up the hips, and we'll flow through some sun salutes. So hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, all fours. We're going to arch our spine, lift the head up, drop the shoulders back, push the tailbone up and look up. We'll take an inhale here. This is cow pose. And then we'll exhale into cat stretch. Feel a nice stretch on the upper back. Moving with the breath, inhale cow pose. Exhale cat stretch. I'm moving slowly and I'm breathing slowly. Inhale cow pose. Exhale cat stretch. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And relax back. Downward facing dog now. Tuck your toes. Lift the knees off the mat. Lift the hips up to the ceiling. Step the feet in a touch. Now your heels might not make it down to the mat. That's fine. They will eventually. For now, just send the weight back. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers and your thumbs. Spread your toes. And just keep pushing back into a gentle stretch. If that stretch is too much, ignore me and move forwards. You're strengthening your upper body here, arms, spine, core, your quads, the front of your thighs, and you're stretching the lower back, the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves. You feel that all the way down to the heel, don't you? Yoga is both strengthening and stretching. We'll take one more breath here. Now look up to your hands. Walk your feet to your hands. You might need to bend your knees, and if you have a couple of blocks, you might need to rest the hands on the blocks. If you haven't got the blocks, don't worry. You can take hold of opposite elbows and just relax here. Eventually your hands will be on the mat with practice. Don't force them to get there, and it's not about getting the hands to the mat. It's just about finding the right place for you. Where can you stretch to today? Keep breathing slowly. The key is to fully exhale and to relax on the exhale. Let the head be heavy there. Soften your face. Bend your knees a touch. Bring the hands up to the shins, to the thighs, and lift the head. Initially, you might get lightheaded after you've been in a forward fold. You will get used to this. Just make sure you don't come up too quickly. Standing all the way up. Okay, we're going to move through a sun salute. So your feet are together, stand tall. Raise your arms up. Let the head fall back and look up. And then let's forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to get the hands to the mat. You might need to lean forwards like so. Push into the hands and step back to plank. Let's hold plank. The key to a good yoga practice is to build enough strength and stamina to carry you through the practice. Now, if you're beginning to tire, you can drop your knees. Make sure there's no pain in your back. Drop onto your knees if you haven't already. Lift your chin, roll the shoulders back, and now we're just going to lower our chest to the space between the hands. This is called chaturanga, low plank. And then we're going to lift into up dog. Now if this hurts your back, you can drop down onto your elbows and stay here. Roll the shoulders back. Push into your hands. Look straight ahead or up. We're going to move into down dog now. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Ground yourself by pushing into the hands and the feet. And we'll be here with the breath. Shoulders back, let the head be heavy. Breathing slowly. Feel the stretch down the backs of the legs. If you feel a pull at the back of the knees, lean forwards or bend your knees slightly. We don't want to be tearing any muscles. We'll take one more breath. Now when you're stepping forwards, you want to alternate the foot that comes forward first. It matters to your hips. And let's lift the head, look up, and then forward fold. And now we'll stand up, lift the head, raise the arms, look up. And we'll bring the arms down. Well done, we'll do one more. Moving with the breath if you can. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, step back to plank. Take an extra breath here. Let's build some strength. If you need to drop your knees, drop your knees. Drop the chest down between the hands. Untuck the toes. Inhale, up dog. Tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. This all might seem too much or confusing initially, but you'll soon get used to it. I'm going to count our 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look up. On the inhale, step your feet to the hands. Take as many steps as you need to. On the exhale, forward fold. Relax. Lift the head so you don't get lightheaded. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, we're going to move into a standing forward fold. Feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to your hips and lift the weight out of the pelvis. Make some space here between the lower ribs and the hip bone. And then just push the hips back. Now try and keep a flat back. Engage your core, so lift the navel towards the spine and really stretch this area. Allow the glutes to stretch. This is going to help you touch your toes. Most people go straight down and curl the spine. I want to help you improve your posture. I want you to stand taller all day today. So let's lengthen. Have a slight bend in the knees. And then keep pushing your navel towards your knees. See how straight my back is. All the way down as far as you can, and then just let the arms come down. You might be kind of here, it's fine. Wherever you are is wherever you are. Just accept that. Keep practicing and you'll eventually reach your toes. For now, take hold of opposite elbows Drop the head, let the head be heavy. Spread your toes. Keep a straight spine. You don't want to be pushing your forehead to your knees. That's not a forward fold that is going to improve your posture. You are better to have a straighter spine, to be slightly higher up, so long as you can feel a stretch, that's all that matters. Now the weight of your arms here and the weight of your head will help pull you into a deeper forward fold. The key to stretching is to relax. You can't push or force yourself into flexibility. You relax yourself into these shapes. Now if you have the blocks, you could perhaps place them just in front of the toes there. Rest the hands. This will help you push into it. And you've got 3 heights with these blocks. So the more you practice, you might start off up here, gaining flexibility. Next time you practice, you might be there, and eventually all the way down, and then you won't even need them one day. When that day comes, you will wrap the first 2 fingers around the big toes. And we'll inhale, lift the head, straighten up the spine. On the exhale, we'll push the abdomen towards the thighs. I'm going to count 5 breaths now. So inhale, exhale. That's 1. Keep going. 2. 3. 4. 5. Fully relax there. Lift the head, lengthen the spine, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Bend the knees to come up safely. Now, you might get some feedback there. You might get some tension. If you do, just move. Movement will help you release it. And then bring your feet together. Wide leg forward fold. Step out to your right. We always move right with Ashtanga Yoga, so get into that habit now. Check your feet are in line. It might help you initially to have your toes to the front of the mat so you know you're definitely in line, or the heels to the back of the mat. Turn your toes in slightly. You want the outer edges of your feet in a straight line, so measure it against the outer edge of the mat. Most people are here and you're going to be stretching different muscles with the toes turned out. You want them turned in slightly. Bring your hands to your hips as we did with the standing forward fold. We're going to lift up out of the pelvis. We're just going to send the hips back. Keep the chin away from the chest. That's the key. Make some space there. And then make some space between your chest and your navel. Notice what that does for your back. Switch on your core muscles so you're not switching on the back muscles. The back of your body needs to stretch. Coming down to halfway. Now if you have back problems, you'll want to stay here. Or, first step, take hold of opposite elbows and just hang here. The more you relax, the more you'll let go, the further you'll stretch. Eventually your hands will make it to the mat. Again, you can use the blocks, whatever height you need them to be. Lift your head up, roll your shoulders back, and then try and push your abdomen through the thighs, dropping the head down, and you want to send the top of your head down towards the mat with your hips up towards the ceiling. This practice is going to really help you stretch out the back of the body, your back, your legs, as well as strengthen the front of your body, your quads, your core, your arms. Now we're going to inhale, lift our head. Exhale, bring our hands back to the hips. The breath's important. Inhale up. And we'll exhale back to the top of our mat. It'll eventually become a moving meditation. We're going to move through a sun salute and onto some seated poses. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. The hands will be wherever you need them to be. The knees can bend. On the exhale, we'll step back to plank. If your hips and shoulders come down in line, then you don't need to drop your knees. If you find you're dipping your spine, you definitely need to drop your knees. And keep doing it this way, with the knees down, elbows bending back, and you'll build the strength to be able to chaturanga with the knees lifted. Just keep practicing with patience, safely, and you'll get there. Up dog, let's take in a full breath. Down dog. And then we'll take a seat. Drop onto your shins and cross the ankles. Use the hands to push yourself back. There's a great transition I'm going to introduce you to for taking a seat and lifting up, which is a great strength builder. We'll get there in a couple of months. This is a long journey. Seated forward fold. Have a slight bend in your knees so you're not pulling the backs of your knees. Dig the heels into the mat. Sit up tall. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want to be pushing your head to your knees. You want to improve your posture. So lift up out of the pelvis, lean forwards. Now, my head is nowhere near my knees, but look how straight my spine is. The first step is to work on straightening up the leg there, rather than getting my forehead to my knees. Keep pushing your navel towards your knees, shoulders back, and you just ease into your stretch. Now, you might not be able to grab the toes, so just grab a hold of your shins. You want something to hold on to pull yourself forwards, so you're not pushing. When we're pushing forwards, we're activating muscles. But when we have hold of something here, you can relax and just pull yourself into a stretch. Keep your chin lifted, keep pushing your chin towards your toes and fix your gaze on your toes. If you look down to your knees, you'll do this. Keep your head up. Push your chest towards your toes, push your chest over your knees, shoulders back. Breathing slowly. One more breath, go a touch deeper. Well done. Lift up. Give the legs a shake. Wide leg, forward fold. Take the legs as wide as you can and just move into it. Rest your hands on your shins. Find in a comfortable place. Inhale, lift up. On the exhale, slide forwards. Maybe you can reach your ankles. If not, just know that that's your next step. There's no rush. Just keep practicing each day. You'll get there. Maybe you can grab the outer edges of the feet. And again, we don't want to push our foreheads to the mat. You want to push your navel to the mat. Then your chest and then your chin. So, keep a straighter spine. Feel the stretch on the back of the legs. Your toes might be turning in. Just bring them back above the heels if you can without pain. Keep breathing. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Soften your face. Roll your shoulders back. One more breath. Lifting up. Bring the feet together. Give them a bit of a shake. And then lay back. Bend your knees. We're moving into bridge pose. Roll the hips up. Interlink your fingers if you can. If you can't, just leave your hands on the mat. Check your feet are hip width apart and that your thighs are rolling inwards. Internally rotate your thighs. Hips up high, lift your chin away from your chest and enjoy this lovely, nourishing back bend. Keep breathing. Release your arms, roll down, hug your knees in. Now we're going to do half shoulder stand. This is a recovery. Place the hands under your hips and raise your legs up. So you've got a slight tilt in the pelvis, which means you don't have to hold the legs up now. Just let them hang up there. We close nearly all of our practices with a shoulder stand. Today we're doing half shoulder stand. This is good for the heart and it helps reduce the effects of a heavy practice. So you won't have that achy feeling tomorrow or the day after. And it also helps take you into a better relaxation. Keep breathing slowly. Soften your face. One more breath. Now bend your knees, bring the feet down. Stretch your legs out. We're ready for corpse pose now. The final pose. Our relaxation is called Shavasana. So stretch your legs out, feet wider than the hips, drop the feet out to the sides, bring the arms to the side of the body, palms facing up. Now lift the chest off the mat and tuck your shoulders under. Lift your chin. Back of the head is resting heavily on the mat. Eyes closed. Take a full breath. And now let go of the control of your breathing. Just breathe. Notice how the body rises on an inhale and falls on an exhale. Soften your face. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Let go of any tension from your arms, your hands, your thumbs and your fingers. Relax your hips, your legs, your feet and your toes. Allow yourself to fully relax. Okay, take in a deeper breath. Move your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up. Hug your knees in. Roll to your right side so you can safely lift yourself up. And that's our short practice complete. Yoga, Ashtanga yoga in particular, is not easy. The 1 hour, the 90-minute practices, they're quite challenging. So I hope that these little steps will be practiced more often to help you build the strength, stamina and flexibility to help carry you through an hour-long practice, which is where the transformation is. You've got to get used to using your body first, so take these little steps more often. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.